only one students. Okay, so today I will show you one new practical. It was done earlier for the 12 oak, now it is for 12 pine. Now the name of the practical is test for carbohydrate and protein. Carbohydrate, protein, and also in the test also there is fat. These three tests, that is test for carbohydrate, protein and fat. So first is the sample selection. Now which sample will be taken? So for this we have taken dextrose because it's having the free aldehyde group. For the carbohydrate, for protein it will, and also for carbohydrate there is the starch solution. For protein we will take egg albumin here. This is the solution of egg albumin, the white part of the egg. It is extracted and then it is diluted. And for fat, as it is not ready now first test is for carbohydrate one. So for this, the experiment, 3 columns, observation and inference. So to go for the organic test, we have to prepare some of the solution. What are these? So for carbohydrates, the solution is, first of all, this is a Molis reagent, this one. What is this Molis reagent? It is a solution of alpha naphthol. Next one is the, this is the Molis reagent. It is the solution of copper sulfate, 10% solution of copper sulfate. Okay, next one is the Fehling solution. Now the Fehling and Tollens, already you know it about, because we have used it on the detection of the functional group. Next one is the this one, that is alpha naphthol solution. Another one is the iodine solution. Iodine is dissolved on alcohol using Ki. Another one is ninhydrin. This is for the protein. Okay. So these solution, and this is the solution of starch. As such, starch is the colloid. So in cold it becomes colloid. Okay. So we have to heat it, taking a hard mass, dry mass, that is solid sample, then add distilled water, then heat it for some time to become a clear solution. Okay. So this is the, and also we require the concentrated nitric acid and concentrated sulfuric acid. So these are the reagents we require, and also we will require one water bath. So today we have prepared one water bath here. Okay. So this is the requirement for the test. Now we will go to the experiment part. I am getting here ready the water bath. Okay. So first is the test for carbohydrate. So test for carbohydrate. So first of all, taking the hard mass, and then we have to dilute it by using water. So first of all, taking off the solid sample, and then we will add Molis reagent. So we will add the Molis reagent here. This is the solution of alpha naphthol. Next one, we have to add concentrate sulfuric acid along the wall of the test tube. Concentrate sulfuric acid along the walls of the test tube. So for this we will use the dropper. This practical you have to write on your practical copy. Okay. Now look at the bottom. Okay. Now you can see a ring is produced, a violet color ring is produced. Just check it. A violet color ring is produced. So this is one test to detect carbohydrate. Okay, and the glucose, fructose, starch, all are respond to this test. Okay. So this is a violet color which is appeared at the junction of the two liquids, just like the ring test. Okay. Next one is the failing test. Now for this, again the aqueous solution, and then we will add failing. Again the sample, then make a solution of it, then we will add failing solution. Failing solution is a combination of two, failing 1 and failing 2 in equal amounts, it is given here, and then it is the usage of water bath. Okay. So we will put it on the water bath, and at the same time we will do the test for the next one, that is Tollens test. So for Tollens test also, the sample plus Tollens reagent. This is Tollens reagent added, and both are given on the water bath. Already the orange color, that is red color, is coming. Okay. Both the test tubes are on water bath. Okay. Now the first test, just look at the color. Can you see the color? This is the just red color is coming. Okay. This is the test for carbohydrate. This is the failing test. Okay. And also this is the same experiment is done for the functional group detection of aldehyde and ketone. Okay. Next we will see the silver mirror. Okay. Just look at this. Can you see it? This is the silver mirror form. This is the precipitate of silver. Okay. So these two test is the test for the functional group and also for carbohydrate. Okay. So this is the silver mirror a good red color, very good test respond, and it is the shiny mirror. Okay. Next is that another one test for aldehyde. So first of all, note it down. First one test, that is Mollis test. Number 1, Mollis test. How to test Mollis test? That the aqueous solution plus aqueous solution of carbohydrate plus Mollis reagent. What is Mollis reagent? That is solution of alpha naphthol. 1% alcoholic solution of alpha naphthol. Of alpha naphthol. You have to write it on the copy, plus concentrate sulfuric acid along the wall of the test tube. Okay. So this is the test. Next one, observation. What do you observe here? What do you observe here? This is the observation. Okay. So this is a ring is produced which is of red violet ring or violet ring. Violet or red violet ring at the junction. Okay. Inference. What is the inference here? The inference is that presence of carbohydrate is present. This is experiment number 1. Okay. This is experiment number 1. Next one we have done, that is failing test. Number 2 is the failing test. Failing, and number 3 is the Tollens test. Now you know it, the aqueous solution plus failing solution, heat on water bath, next one observation here, a red coloration or PPT, carbohydrate is present, Tollens test, aqueous solution plus Tollens reagent plus water bath. Okay. Silver mirror, this is confirms carbohydrate. Next one, another one test is there. Number 4 is that iodine test. Okay. Now this iodine test is only for the starch. Except starch, no other carbohydrates respond to this test. Now we have getting ready here the iodine solution. So we will take here the starch solution. This is the starch solution prepared. Now we will add the iodine solution. only 1 or 2 drops of iodine solution should be added, otherwise it becomes, okay, it produces a very vivid blue color. Okay, just we can see it by changing its concentration. So look at this. It seems like black. Okay, now it is a very diluted form. It is very diluted. You can see that the blue color, okay, as the solution is very dilute. So just add 1 drops of iodine here. Okay, just check that. Just check at the upper portion. It is just a deep blue color. Okay, can you see it? Just check the upper portion of the test tube. Okay, so this is the 4 test. This test is only respond in the for starch. So let us see that the glucose or the fructose is response to this test or not. So for this, the previous sample will be taken. Now we will add the solution water here to make the solution, and then we will add the iodine solution. Okay, just check it, just compare it. Okay, this is not a blue color, this is just a red coloration which comes from the iodine. So here the confirmation and comparison in between one, that is having the glucose or fructose, and with respect to comparison to the starch. Okay, so this is the another one test. So 4 tests for carbohydrates, one is specially for the starch. Okay, so this is the 4 tests for carbohydrates done. Everyone has seen it? Okay, next one is the iodine solution test for carbohydrate, test with I2 solution. Now when we will prepare I2 solution, it is not soluble in water, so for this a very little amount of Ki is added. Okay, so observation is a vivid blue color, vivid blue coloration. This is all due to the formation of a complex compound. At last of the class, I will show the reactions involved here, and inference as it is given only by starch. So we will write here starch is present, and I show you that the comparison in between the carbohydrates, that is the previous one, that is glucose or dextrose, and with the starch. Okay, so by which test we can compare in between this starch or not, that is the iodine solution. These all are the test for carbohydrate. The next is that test for protein. Again we will show the test for protein. So, number 1. So, we have prepared here the solution of egg albumin. Now, first test, that is number 1 is the burette test. In burette test, we will add the suspension of egg albumin and concentrated solution of NaOH. This test also having in biology, that is the egg albumin plus 2 ml NaOH solution plus copper sulphate 1 ml burette reagent or copper sulphate solution. Okay, just look at this. Egg albumin, then sodium hydroxide solution. Okay, just wait a minute. NaOH solution to bring. Okay. Now, NaOH solution will be added here. Then give it to copper sulphate solution, that is the burette test by urette. Just look at this. A blue violet color. A blue violet color appears here. Clear? This is the blue violet color by biurate test. This is for egg albumin, that is protein. Next, another one test, that is xanthoprotic acid test also there. Before going to xanthoprotic acid, we will produce the ninhydrin. Okay. So, ninhydrin test. So, again the sample, that is egg albumin, sample. Next is the xanthoprotic acid test, that is add a few drops of concentrate nitric acid, okay, and then heat on the water bath. So, water bath is ready on another side. First is the appearance of white PPT, okay, but when it will be transferred, I am transferred it to the water bath, okay. Next one, another one test, that is ninhydrin test. again in the another one test tube. We will add egg albumin and then ninhydrin. Now ninhydrin is a detector. It detects the presence of protein. This is the test is in biochemistry. When the sample, that is a urine sample, is tested, then it is tested with ninhydrin, that is the protein or etc. is present in the sample. Okay. So this is again the sample is taken. Now this is the ninhydrin solution, the aqueous solution of ninhydrin. And then place it on the water bath. Okay, now look at this, the previous one. The sound, the color is not detected by this way. When you detect the color, yellow color, that is the sample plus concentrate H2SO4 and given it to the water bath. The yellow color is not detected by the camera. Okay. So this is a very good yellow color came. And another one test is given, that is the solution plus ninhydrin, that is a intense blue color will appear when it will be heated on water bath. Okay, so these are the tests. Okay, look at this, the last test. Okay, now the blue color is coming. So test 1 is biuret test. Okay, so what is the observation by biuret test? This is the blue violet color. Blue violet color, inference protein present. Number 2, that is xanthoprotic acid. Xanthoprotic acid test. Sample plus concentrate nitric acid plus heat on water bath. Okay. Heat on water bath, yellow color or yellow PPT. This confirms the presence of protein. Okay. And the third experiment using the ninhydrin solution. So sample solution, sample plus ninhydrin plus heat on water bath. Okay. And the color is arising, just wait. It is also a blue color. Just look at this. Okay, look at this. The blue color. It will intensify on heating furthermore. Okay. So this is the last test, that is the blue color, the formation of blue PPT. Blue PPT confirms protein. Another one test is there, but due to its poisonous nature, that is Milon's test. Number 4, Milon's test. Now here mercuric nitrate, mercurous nitrate, both are mixed and it is dissolved on concentrated nitric acid. Okay. As mercury is poisonous in nature, so except this it is done. So Milon's reagent is the nitric acid, mercuric nitrate, HgNO3 2 times plus concentrate nitric acid. So these is the combination, and then it have to be put on the protein sample, and it would be given to the a color that is of brick red color. Okay. So this is the test for protein. Now another one, that is fat, is also is in your syllabus. What are the tests for fat? Is the first of all the solubility test, translucent spot test, acrolein test, which we can do here, and acrolein test is very poisonous due to the formation of acrolein gas vapor. Okay. And another one is Bowdin test and Hubel test. Bowdin test, that is produces rose red color, and Hubel test, it also it will produce, it uses chloroform, and the experiment is to somehow long. Okay. So these 3 tests, except the these Bowdin test, Hubel test and translucent spot test. Okay. So we will do the 3 tests for the protein. Milon's test you may write in your copy, and also you will write the test for fat. Test for fat, only one experiment under it. Sample test for fat. Sample plus KHSO4 plus heat, pungent irritating vapor formed, that is fat is present. Now fat is of 2 kinds, one is animal, another one is the Banaspati ghee, which is produced from the sesame oil. So this is the test for fat only, and you can also write the solubility test. Only one test is sufficient, because as it is not done due to the poisonous nature, it is the vapor of acrolein. Okay. So this is the experiment, the detection of carbohydrate, protein and fat. You have to write it on your practical copy, and with that you will add preparation of number 1, preparation of inorganic sample or inorganic salt. What is this? That is the more salt or potash alum. These salts you can prepare. And number 2 is preparation of organic salt. So these are the 2 new topics you have to add on your copy. So one is the detection of carbohydrate, protein and fat, and another one is the preparation of inorganic salt, third one preparation of one organic salt. So 3 tests you have to write. Okay, so getting it ready first. Okay, so thank you and bye.